Hi, I'm Boone. This is Boone Slot Car Garage. And tonight, we do something a little bit different. So, I went out today and I picked a whole bunch of moss. So, we're going to take this moss and we're going to turn it into ivy. So, let's do this. Okay, so we start out with our moss. And this moss around the Pacific Northwest where I live is called old man's beard or bearded lichen. You can also use Spanish moss. What you need is the moss that's it's long and it grows off of trees. So online you can go and buy dried Spanish moss, and it's very inexpensive. You could probably also go to a floral shop and they would have Spanish moss as well. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and get it torn off your main part and kind of get it all teased out. So we're making ivy, so we need to have it kind of all weaved out. And if you break it up a little bit and get some space between your strands, so then that way when it's on there, you can kind of see through it. Gives you a little bit more depth. So what we'll do is we'll take this and we're going to go ahead and put it up on the layout in the area that we're going to put it and make sure that it fits. Okay, so we got it on here on the layout where we're going to want to put it. And I'm just kind of doing a little bit of a mock-up on it so that we know that we have kind of the right shape and everything else. What I normally do is I take enough that goes over onto the other side because it's got to grow from somewhere. So make sure that it fits down at the other side, so it's down in your grass or your dirt or whatever you have, and just kind of give it a once over just to make sure it's exactly what you want to go at. So now that we got that, we can go back to the work table and start making some ivy. All right, so to do this step, first thing you need to get is some spray adhesive. So that's the one thing. You're also going to need a little bit of green flock, and I have a little bit of dark green flock here that I've made. You can go out and purchase this stuff as well. There's many different suppliers that will supply green flock. The last thing are the leaves, and I get these through Knock, and these are light green, and they also make a couple other varieties as well. So they have a medium green and also a dark green, kind of your preference as far as what type of vine you want to make. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my moss and I'm going to take my spray adhesive, and we're going to go ahead and get a good little coat of glue going on this. So the first thing we want to do is take our moss and our spray adhesive and just go ahead and give this thing a good little coat. Okay, so we take our Knock leaves, grab a hold of the top, and just go ahead and sprinkle these down. I get one little coat of Knock leaves on there to start. And then grab a little bit of the dark green. And what this is going to do is this is going to be down towards the bottom of it in the inside. And it's going to help us give it a little bit of depth. So we get on that side. Get a little on this side. Take some of that stuff. We'll swirl it around on there. And what this will do is give you a little bit of darkness in the first layer. And there's our first little bit. Okay, so I went over and put some more spray glue on it. Get these leaves open, and we're going to start sprinkling it down. And really start loading it up. In this process, you just go ahead and repeat until you get the look you're going for. So we got on that side. Lift it up. Go ahead and put it kind of on both sides there. Add a little bit more. I'll go back and I'll put some more glue on it. And we're just going to keep on repeating this process until you get it just the way you want. And if it starts to kind of go together, it's okay. You can just go ahead and tease it back out again and get those strands while the glue is still soft. And you get it right the way you want to do it. So there we go. Okay, so there we go. I went ahead and I put about 3 or 4 different coats on this and went back and forth and got the leaves and everything else just the way I like it. And I went ahead and put some of that dark green in there while I was doing it as well. And I went ahead and sealed everything after I did my last coat of spray glue with a little bit of hairspray, and just regular hairspray, so you can raid your daughter's medicine cabinet in the bathroom or your wife's and grab their hairspray. So there we go. It's all ready. It's on there. It's not coming off. The extra that you have down here, you can go ahead and scoop it up, put in a little bag off to the side, keep on using it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this dry up a little bit, and we come back, we'll have it on the layout. Okay, so we went ahead, the ivy dried up to a point, and then I went ahead and took some PVA glue and put it down, and then went ahead and got this formed on there. Now, it may not want to actually sit on there quite right when you first put it on, so if you get some little push pins, just go ahead and put some push pins into it, hold it into place, and in a few minutes, it's ready to go. So the ivy looks pretty good. Looks good on the layout. You know, I hope this helps. I hope you guys like it. Share it with others, and subscribe to my channel. And again, if you guys have anything that you want to see, go ahead and put in the comments box, and we'll see what we can do. All right. So I'm Boone. I'm from Boone's Slot Car Garage. We'll see you later.